How's it going?
How you doing?
All right. I asked you back on media day about some of the issues up front with the defensive line, the guys in front of you, so green because of what had happened. What have you seen from those guys and their growth in the 3 weeks since then?
You know, they've matured a lot over the preseason camp. You know, it starts with DeJuan Drennan at the defensive end. You know, he redshirted last year, didn't play at all, and this spring he's really come out and shown how much he's learned really. And this summer he put in a lot of work, and you know, just communication with him on every play I had, and you can just tell how much of the defense he's picked up. And then we go to guys like Nazir Jones. He's done a great job. You know, he's one of the most hardworking guys on the team. You know, always constantly begging for more information, texting me, whether it's to work out or to learn the defense better. He always wants to get a better grasp of it. And then Justin Thomas, you know, he played last year a little bit, but he's still a young guy. He's done a fantastic job as well. So I think, you know, these young guys, they're young, but you know, they have some qualities that guys in the past didn't have.
So you're saying that understanding the responsibilities, or that is matching with the physical part of the game?
Yeah, definitely. You know, they're talented guys. You know, you look at DeJuan is 6'4", 250, and can run like a DB. You know, so they definitely have the physical capabilities, and then it's cool to see them want to learn the mental side of it as well, and that's really going to make them better players.
Is this defense fighting for respect this year?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we struggled at the beginning of last season, but you know, the last 5-6 games we really were a completely different defense, and we're looking to feed off that strong finish to last season and really take over.
Coach is so huge on offensive tempo. Can that be a double-edged sword sometimes, though? If they go 3 and out, you guys just get off the field, you got to go back on. I mean, can you talk about that dynamic at all?
You know, we don't really focus on that. You know, we prepared all summer just to be in the best shape we can, and one thing we have this year that we haven't in the past is depth. You know, so if guys are tired, we can roll guys, and you know, whether that's every 3 plays or not. You know, so it's not an issue whether guys are going to be tired or not. I mean, we have a bunch of guys that can step in and make plays.
A name I keep hearing for the last couple of weeks about surprise guy in camp has been Joe Jackson. Coach even alluded to it a little while ago. What have you seen in his development from last spring and now, and just kind of the different kind of guy he is?
I've seen a complete 180 turn. You know, he's really changed his mindset. You know, he's added probably 10 pounds or so since last season, and that definitely helps first and foremost. But then just the mental side of the game, he's really focused on the film room and really understands his responsibility. And you know, he's pushing Travis every day, and that's what Travis needs. What's good for him. So I think at the will linebacker position will be very solid.
And it gives you guys more depth there. So if you do have those quick turnarounds, you guys will be in better shape accordingly.
Exactly.
You have Liberty this week, a team in the lower division. So as a guy on defense, how do you not be overconfident in a game like this?
You know, Coach Fedora just preaches. You know, every opponent on the team will look at them the same on the schedule. You know, we can't take anybody lightly, and we're not. You know, we're preparing for them just like we're preparing for the national championship. You know, it's one game at a time. Each game means the same. You know, win one game. You can't get 2 wins off a game. You know what I'm saying? So it's just we're preparing for this game just as we would any other game, and we've done a good job so far in the practices preceding today.
You know, they've scored maybe like 30 points a game a year ago, last season, and everything. So as a defense, what concerns you when you see them on field?
You know, they bring back, I think, 4 or 5 returning linemen, so, you know, they'll be physical up front and experienced up front, you know, so first and foremost, our D-line's got to control the line of scrimmage. That's how you win any ball game, run or pass, you know, so our D-line has to be great up front and then allow the linebackers to fill gaps on the run defense. You know, we kind of struggled with that a little bit last year, but I think our defense as a whole is more knowledgeable this year, so we're understanding our run fits better, and you know, then the secondary, we have a very athletic secondary that wants to make plays and make interceptions, so I think we'll be ready.
Does it feel different because last year there was so much hype surrounding the South Carolina game, and not so much for this one?
Not really. I mean, we're just excited to play. You know, we haven't hit another opponent since December 28th. You know, so we've been going at each other since spring ball, summer camp, and then so now we're just excited to hit somebody else.
I was going to ask how anxious you are to hit a different kind of helmet, especially after the grind of August, which is a pretty big grind.
Right. Yeah, it's something we've been looking forward to. Like I said, since December 28th.
I'm sure the focus is always sharp every training camp, but given the start to the season you guys had last year, was it even more? Were you guys even more focused this camp, knowing you got to get off to a good start this season?
Yeah, definitely, and it kind of helped with the media. You know, they gave us some attention. You know, putting us in the top 25 in a couple polls, and it just motivates guys more. You know, guys see that you know, we're getting some respect, but with that, it's still a chip on our shoulder that we still have more to prove. And you know, guys have really showed over the summer how hard guys were working and really wanted it. And then into fall camp, guys have done a great job, and hope to continue on that success as the year builds.
You guys, as a program, have been through a lot of adversity, and when you see yourself get ranked by some of the major polls out there, does that kind of lead you to believe that there is a light at the end of the tunnel? You guys are almost through this because the perceptions are maybe changing?
Yeah, I mean, all that adversity that happened in the past, that's nothing we can do about it. It doesn't affect us. You know, Coach Fedora preaches that all the time. You know, whether you'll get adversity, whether it's on the first play, the 50th play, or the 90th play. You know, there'll be some point in the game where you face some adversity. You know, all that adversity we faced, you know, since my freshman year, that's just something we just blink an eye to. It doesn't even affect us.
You said a few weeks ago that actually thinks as a program made you guys stronger because you'd been through a lot of that stuff. Yeah,
definitely. You know, guys come closer. They have each other's backs through everything, through thick and thin, and it really shows character amongst the guys on the team, and I think we handled it pretty well.
Just going against your running backs every day in practice, what each of those four guys makes them special is really a difficult thing to deal with?
You know, the crazy thing is all four of them are completely different. Start with TJ Logan. I think he's more the most true running back. You know, he's quick, great vision, and if he gets a seam, he'll hit it and he'll go. He can take it the distance. When you got a guy like Romar Morris who can do everything, catch the ball in the backfield, he's got track speed as well. And then Elijah Hood, you see 225, big power back, but he also has some lateral agility to him as well. And then Chris Francis is just to do it all just as well. You know, he's the most complete back, I think, whether it's blocking, catching the ball, or running. So I think with those four, I don't think we'll see a better four in the ACC this year than those four.
How's Elijah responded to the physical nature of playing the position at the college level?
He's done a good job. You know, he came in the spring, so he got a taste of it early with spring ball, and I think that helped him. But I mean, you look at the kid physically; he's already college ready when he came in, so he's handled it well.
As a defense, do you guys set tangible goals like points allowed, yards allowed, things like that?
Yeah, definitely. One goal we stressed is turnovers. You know, we want to be in the top 20 or 25 in the nation in turnovers. So each day of practice, whether we try to get a turnover every 25 offensive snaps. So usually it's 3 or 4 turnovers we have to get each day of practice, and if we don't get that, then we'll have to do up downs after practice. And through fall camp, we've done a good job of that. And probably there's only been a couple of days where we had to do up downs for not getting as many turnovers. So that was the big stress point of fall camp, just interceptions, stripping the ball, getting fumbles. So.
All right, thanks, guys.